The DEH-4300UB has a wealth of audio features to make your music sound great. Here's how it works.
The DEH-4300UB has a wide selection of audio controls. Let me show you how to use some. From any source, press the multi-control button and enter into the audio setup. That's where you find illumination, function. We'll spin to audio. Now press that button again and we'll get into the audio setup. Here we have fader and balance. To adjust the fader or the balance, press the multi-control button again and enter into that system. Here you have F and R is front and rear, so that's effectively our fader. If we turn the button or turn the knob, we get to the front, turn it back the other direction, we can move to the rear. Put that back to 0. Press the multi-control button again and we move to left and right, which is our balance control. Here we move to the right, spin the multi-control button the other way and over to the left. We'll set them back to 0 where we started. Okay, let's press the go back button and we will spin our multi-control over to the equalizer settings. Here we'll find our equalizer presets. Dynamic, vocal, natural, there's our custom setting, we'll talk about that in a moment. Flat, powerful, and back to the dynamic setting. The idea here is to pick one of the equalizer settings that sounds pretty good to you and then make some minor adjustments to create a custom setting. So let's start with the powerful setting and we will select that one. Now I'm going to go backwards and I'm going to spin over to my tone controls. I'll press enter on the multi-control button to get into the tone settings, and now I can do a minor adjustment to the bass setting, and I can do a minor adjustment to the mid setting and a minor adjustment to my treble setting, and we've very effectively created a custom equalizer setting. So let me go back now to equalizer and you can see that we're on the custom setting for EQ. From the tone control, spin the multi-control setting and we're over to the loudness. Now with loudness, press the multi-control in and we're in the loudness setting. Loudness has 3 settings. That's off, low, and high. Off, low, high. We will set that back to off. Hit backwards. From loudness, we will go over to our subwoofer control. The subwoofer control on the DEH-4300 involves the rear speaker outputs and the RCA outputs. Let's enter that setting to take a look. Here you can see the subwoofer is turned off. If we turn it to the right, we have the normal setting. If we turn it once more to the right, we have the reverse polarity. Now I'll go backwards. I'm going to show you something else. This is subwoofer number 1. Now that we've turned the subwoofer on, we'll have a subwoofer number 2 setting. There's subwoofer number 2. If we enter into that, we can select the crossover frequency from 50, 63, 80, 100, and 125 hertz. And if we move over, we can select a boost or a cut for that subwoofer, up to plus or minus 6 dB. We'll go back one menu now to subwoofer, and I want to go over to SLA, or source level adjuster. Source level adjuster is so that when you switch between sources, that's like switching between the radio and the CD player and the USB or the iPod, there isn't giant changes between the volume. If you've ever been listening to the CD and you switch to the radio, sometimes the radio can come on very loud. The source level adjuster helps us to compensate for that. On any given source, we can adjust the volume +4 or -4 as compared to AM/FM. We'll go back one more setting, source level adjuster, and we're back around to our fade and balance control, and those are the audio settings for the DEH-4300UB.